Good day, traders. Not a mindset reset today. I've been putting together the ACB manual, which a lot of traders have messaged and emailed and asked me about. And short story, my older son and younger son both wanted to learn to trade. My older son very serious about learning. And one of the challenges I had, when he first came to me was that I did not want him to learn anything about the markets. I had some concerns about him even getting involved in trading the markets for various reasons. And one of them is that, of course, as we all know, as a discretionary trader, trading can be a very dangerous profession to be involved in. But with a lot of great feedback from the community and over the last few years, I've realized that a lot of traders have had challenges being consistent and understanding the simplicity of the bigger template models. And so when I sat down to actually put this together for my son, I basically boiled everything down to one setup. And I've taken things apart, gone through all the timings, gone through the coil and how I could dummy proof this down for him, but have the highest, best case scenario trade setups. Now, they're only going to be looking 1 day a week for one particular setup in either direction, but over a basket of instruments. And today's video that I'm going to put on there is the beginning of modules that I will be loading in over the next week. I'm going to be going through each instrument in terms of metals, indexes, and currencies and crypto and energy separately, because they're all different instruments in terms of how they behave and how frequently the setups show up. But also their timings can be different. Currencies, cryptos, I've talked about them having rolling over at 5 p.m., whereas there's a 1 hour gap on the energies, metals, and indexes. And the whole goal with this was for my son and to be able to take and execute a set and forget trade, put a stop in place, walk away, because they're hold till close templates and they're scalable in size. And what really came clear to me in all this is that although the playbook in today's video, which is over two and a bit hours long, the introductory video goes specifically into the NASDAQ. And again, the indexes are different than other instruments. The setups can be similar, but the behavior of the instruments can be different in how frequently the templates show up. But in the NASDAQ, I break everything down and go into concepts that I have not yet talked about specifically and in detail. And also how those templates will unfold over the course of a month. Now, what that means for the playbook is that taking the feedback that I've received from many of you, and I'm very grateful for that, is that I've decided that I'll be, in the next week, I'm going to leave the masterclass up for the community for the week. At which point I'm going to remove the playbook as it stands now, and the material will only be available together. So the community, obviously the community has been fantastic. The masterclass, I've put that together for traders in the community to really skyrocket their results. This glues everything together, but most importantly, I want you to understand the power of having that one setup, that one rinse and repeat setup, and being able to identify it, how to understand it, how it can show up in different weeks, in different instruments. But taking the playbook, because the community at large needs the master class to really cement things together, and at which point the combined package will be separate from how it stands now, for obvious reasons. What I think I've delivered to people, this is information that I have poured through. And the whole idea behind it is to protect my kids from doing damage and having no other idea about how to trade other than there's the setup. I have that setup today. I'm putting an entry in. I'm putting a stop in. I can put a profit target in, but I'm probably going to leave that till the close of the day. Set and forget, walk away, dummy proof trading. Your risk is controlled. We've gone into timings very specifically about how to even control our risk better and maybe scale into better setups at opportune times. Now, for traders in the community, this will really cement some things home, front side and back side of weeks and months if they're struggling, because we can have scalable opportunities on other days. I only want my sons looking for one specific setup on one day of the week. And as I said, I'm going to be going into each module to break down the criteria that I've given them to dummy proof it, to virtually dummy proof it so that they can't fail. And that comes after a lot of obviously feedback, but also a lot of painful learning for myself over the years. And I recognize that a lot of traders still struggling to get that next level. And the first video alone, I believe, will cement so much together for many of you, not only just for the NASDAQ, but on multiple instruments. The timings specifically and the coil really glue things together. And again, as I said, it dummy proofs things, and it removes you from trying to trade all the time and catch moves and get highs, get lows. It's got nothing to do with that. These are dummy proof setups. So hopefully I'll have it up tonight. It'll be on the same page as the playbook. And I appreciate all of your feedback. I'm grateful for all of that. And I'm intending on this really cementing things home and putting the effort in to support traders to make sure that not only the modules cement things together, but the mindset psychology part will hopefully bulletproof that and dummy proof it for the traders. It dummy proofs it from them getting into 50-50 trading conditions. So look forward to getting that up ASAP. Appreciate you. Love you. Have a great day. And we'll talk to you soon. May the markets go with you.